Hey y'all, happy February. It is your girl Bree, and I am live. Today's live is about, can you love yourself without the approval of the outside world? Can you actually show up and love yourself? Can you increase your self concept and be the best version of you without the approval of the outside world? That's when you know you ready to level up. Clock that. Hold on a second. Oh, shoot. If you can do that, you're mastering yourself and you are able to fully embody the new version of you. If everything you do, if everything that you're seeking in the outside world is the approval and validation of others, you will not be able to fully embody the new version of you that honors yourself. You have to be willing to honor, protect, and provide for your own self without caring of who you lose, because you got to realize that this is an abundant universe and there is so many people that can't wait to love you. There are so many people that can't wait to support you. There are so many people that can't wait to embrace you. But you have to stop resisting change. Okay? So, in order for you to receive what you are looking for, sometimes you're going to lose things along the on your journey, on your path. And are you okay with that? Are you okay with doing that? Because you have to be willing to accept that. You're not going to receive the approval or the love from everybody that you would like to, because some people have created a box or a certain version a certain version of you that if you are no longer in compliance or in alignment with that version, that they don't want anything to do with you. And then it makes a lot of y'all shrink because you're no longer getting the that's good. The okay, you have to be okay with being the only one clapping for yourself, loving on yourself, approving of the things that you're doing, good, bad, or indifferent, because the outside world is only going to mirror to you how you feel about yourself. So stop accepting trash when you know you want diamonds and jewels. Stop accepting things that don't serve you. And stop seeking the approval of people that look at their lifestyles, look at how they treat themselves. Why would you even desire that type of approval? Car. Yes, what's your question? Hey y'all, if y'all are new here, my name is Bree. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, comment, holler at your girl. I got rejected at school today. What do I do? When you say you got rejected at school today, CJ, what do you mean? Like, what type of rejection? Um, Name a car for edit. G-Wagon. But you have to be okay with not being liked by others. You have to be okay with people not wanting to support what you're doing. Stop looking for the approval from the people that knew you when you were vibrating at a much lower vibration. Stop looking for people to clap for you that live in a fear state of mind and they don't know anybody that has ever like went and really gunned and achieved their goals. You literally don't need those type of people around you because it's not going to help you thrive. Um Juan. Hey Juan. Yes, that is. I asked her to be my girlfriend. She said never. When you asked her to be your girlfriend, if y'all new here, please subscribe, like, comment. I go live Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and yes, we have Sunday service. But were you coming from like a desperate state of being, or was you kind of like, was you nervous, or did you feel like you was that dude, or like what? Have a piece of food stuck under your chin. You talking about my beauty mode? Baby, I don't have, ain't nothing stuck on me. Let me see. So yes, if you are new here, I talk about law of attraction, spirituality, manifestation. I try to, when you say you was a little nervous, define little nervous, because was you like confident when you was, did you walk like, this is what we as females, women respect. If you would have walked up to her, first of all, hold on. What grade are you in? The Mexican. G, what it do, player? What it do, player, player? I need help manifesting, girl. Any tips? Burn the government. Yes. What are you trying to manifest? And how do you look at yourself? You got to look at yourself as if whatever you want, it wants you. And that it should be thrilled to have you. Like, it needs you. Like, The person needs you to know that they the biggest. The vehicle needs you to drive it. The home needs you to make it up. The house needs you to be a home. The money needs you to be in circulation. Like you gotta think like that. I'm sorry, mommy. I didn't mean to be disrespectful. Oh, a spiritual channel. Yes, I talk about law of attraction, spirituality, manifestation, and confidence. Because if your self concept isn't where it should be, you're gonna feel like you're struggling. You're gonna feel like things are against you, but they're not. It's all in your mind. Don't let your mind hold you. Don't let your mind punk you. Don't be your mind's bitch. You make your mind your own. Okay? You decide what it is that you get, and you decide what you deserve. Period. Don't let no and stop seeking outside approval. The moment you go outside of yourself, that means you don't feel like the okay or the approval of you is enough. That means that you have not accepted that you are the God of your reality. Even when the world tell you that you ain't, you got to be okay with standing 10 toes down for yourself and saying, I said what I said. Right, I really need to change my mindset. Who said that? Burn the government. If you're new here, subscribe to my channel. I have a video. Look at my video where that says don't be ashamed. Watch that video in entirety because it will help you be able to shift yourself and be more free. A lot of people are in cages that they created mentally by the people that program, whether it be your mama, your daddy, your grandma, your peers, because people can only put into you what they believe in themselves. I'm gonna give you a story. I was in a sauna earlier today, and I was talking to my homegirl, and she was like, I'm about to cancel my flight to, I don't remember where she said she was going, not DR. She said she was going to the Virgin Islands. And I was like, why? And she was like, I'm canceling it because she was like, you don't know about the planes, all the people dying. I'm like, so you're going to let that stop you from throwing? I said, do you know that's the same type of stuff that was going on during COVID? Everybody projected so much fear. Y'all got to stop living in lack and fear so easily, because like when a blessing happens, people struggle with believing a blessing is true versus believe in something negative. Like, how come you so easily accept and receive open arm something that is lower vibrational versus something that is to benefit you? Like, why wouldn't you want to think thoughts that are in your favor, that are lovely to your garden? Like, imagine I walked up to you and was like, oh, we got black snakes in here. They about to eat up all the shit. And then you running like you running, you telling the neighbor, then the neighbor telling their mama, but if I be like, I just put this little thing in my garden and it's growing. You about to ask me a million fucking questions on why this works versus when I told you something negative, it was easily absorbed and believed and you was able to ricochet it out into the world. Like, stop. Juan, what you mean by that? What do I mean by what? Just Morgan, hey, how you doing? Happy Monday. Let's see. Shania. Did I say that right? Oh, I hope I said it right. If y'all new here, please make sure y'all subscribe, like, all that stuff. Let's run it up. I want everybody to know that they the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. But anyway, that's my song by, what's his name? Y'all that know. Somebody in the chat know. Girl, I actually watched one of your videos and you changed how I wanted things in my life. I love you so much. You're my hero, baby. I love you. I am here. That's what I'm here for. Like, instead of me, like, what I used to do is I used to want the approval of the outside world so bad for I'm like, damn, I want to know, how y'all think about me doing a YouTube channel? Like, the thought of is everybody like going, or like, what do y'all think if I do this? And then when I started really doing it, everybody, like, they was like, I'm gonna do it too. It was a Me Too camp. But when I really embody, like, boom, I'm about to be a full-time YouTube creating, law of attraction, law of assumption being ass bitch, people start falling off. And it is what it is. Burn the government. I like your name. Why is that your name? I will watch. Thank you. You did. Like, I got a 21 days self-love challenge. And this is my first video in reference to, can you love yourself without the approval of your mama? Can you love yourself without the approval of your father? Can you love yourself without the approval of your children? Can you love yourself without the approval of your friends? Can you love yourself and maintain that conviction in yourself that you deserve love, that you are always loved? Like, my dominant thought when everything is going to hell in the outside world, I say everything is always working out for me because I'm very, very loved. And I say to myself, I am very, very loved because I said so. Like, you gotta sometimes convince yourself on why. Because we always are looking like, Think about it. When somebody tell you something positive, like, somebody just gave me $1,000, or this man is paying all my bills, or something magnificent happened to you. People always want to know, well, who did that, or why they do that, or give yourself the why. Don't go out in the world seeking somebody to tell you why you deserve it or why you should. Like, you don't. Why do you need that? Like, we live in an abundant universe, and you are the creator of your reality, and you can have the conviction over yourself. You need to know that you can do that. But we live in a world where people try to make it as if, oh, you doing too much, or oh, you think you all that. You still have to maintain your self-concept and your self-love. Keep it at a higher vibration, because you got to look at the people that you are trying to be accepted by. Like, look at them, take away the emotional feeling that you have for them, as if take away the authority that you gave over them. Like, if they're your mother, so you're going to hold them to a higher standard. If they're your father, then you're going to hold them to a higher standard. Stop looking at, take those standards that you put on those people, take them off of them, and look at those people as individuals, because that's what they are. Do you really care that much about that? Do you really care that much about their approval, so much that you will harm yourself? Why would you be willing to let people that you don't want their lifestyles, okay. What happens is people are scared to lose the love from people that they have always received the love from. That is the biggest, love is the biggest thing that will keep somebody small and will stop them from actually achieving greatness, because they are scared to offend somebody. They are scared to do something that would lose the approval of somebody. They are scared to do something that will get them judged. They are scared that will make them lose their lover, their friend. Like, why would you be scared to be the best version of yourself? So when people say, I really love myself, do you really, when you lose your conviction and you lose your confidence when you're around certain people? Do you really, when you are, you scared, you keeping yourself small because what they're going to say? Oh, if I was you, I wouldn't be doing it. Like, if I was you, I wouldn't be listening to them. I'm the only content creator in my family. I'm the only one that's embodying this. I'm the only full-blown one. And I have so many people asking me little questions like, how you going to get paid? How you going to do this? Like, will you shut the fuck up? All of y'all that is entering, my name is Bree. I talk about law of attraction, law of assumption, spirituality, and big confidence. That's it. You got to have big confidence for you to be able to maneuver and master this reality. You got to know that you are worthy. You got to know that you deserve it. And until you know those things, as a leader, as a God of your reality, as a God is over your life, you don't ask. Like, do you wake up and ask the sun to shine? It's just going to pop its shit. It's just going to shine for you no matter what. So why would you go and ask people that are a part of a herd? So when I say herd, I mean like all the people that, I always wonder, are you following those people that think this one way? Like, you better get scared because the government said this. Like, look at Trump. I made a video and I need y'all to watch it. I've been trying to upload this motherfucker all day. Is manifest your reality like Trump. That nigga don't care what nobody say. He don't care what nobody say. He don't care what nobody do. He's gonna right at his desires, no matter what. I ain't saying I voted for him. I ain't saying I didn't. I ain't saying nothing, but I fuck with his self-concept. I used to think Kanye West had the biggest self-concept. Nobody in the United States that is a public figure is fucking with that nigga. He's crazy. Like, and I love that shit. So if you're new here to this live, thank you for coming into my live. Thank you for joining. This is Q&A. Can you really love yourself when you're not getting the approval of others? You gotta know. Always know. Let me read these comments. My bad. Let me see. You did. Shania, I want to be just like you. You're strong. You're beautiful. You're smart. You're the best person I've ever met or followed. You made me feel alive, and I love that about you. I hope you can change so many lives. I want you to be like you. You the biggest. You the best. Ain't nobody fucking with you. You that bitch. Period. And that's it. That's what we keeping it at. That's what I'm going to say. I said what I said. And thank you. I will change so many lives because I am that type of, that's what I'm on. Mick Swagger, some authority figures in your life will take advantage of the title they hold over you. The only reason that they can take advantage of the title is because you gave them the power. When you take the power back from people and you harness it in yourself and you start walking in the rooms as if the God in you guided you there, start having your own opinions and don't be a coward in your own life. Do not be a coward in your own life. You radiate that. We can smell that. It's like a pheromone. It is a pheromone. We can smell that. Work on your self-concept. Stop needing the outside world to tell you that you this. Stop seeking the approval. And always also know everybody's not going to agree with you. Everybody's not going to like you, but you got to be okay with that. You got, because you like you. And because if you don't like you, you will consistently on a repetitive level keep on looking for the outside world to mirror to you what you don't have. So until you have it, you don't look for it. You don't seek it. You don't drive yourself batshit crazy seeking something that you are. You know what you are. You know what when the I am in you decides what you are. So if you say I am weak, then you are weak. If you say I am strong, then you are strong. If you say I am that bitch, you are. Because I am is the God power within you. It is creating the conviction in you and who you are and as you are coming. Be careful of valuing the pink. Mixed swagger, period. One, be the leader, not a follower. Exactly. Some people are scared to be the leader because they are scared of losing other people that are followers. Why are you scared? Like, when I first lost all the weight, because if you new here, you might know, but you might not. But Trump ain't insecure as fuck. He don't get, and if he is to you, you know that man don't give a motherfuck. Makes right. Be careful of valuing the opinion of a person who may not want the best for you. I don't even think that they don't want what's best for you. I believe that they can only think from where they are in their current reality. So if their current reality is a small version of them, if it's something that's a person that's like, let's play it safe. If you know what you are wanting to be in this reality requires you to step outside of your comfort zone and not play it safe, stop getting their opinion. Stop. Just sometimes you'd be better off getting the opinion of a stranger that doesn't know you, that doesn't care or have no emotional tie to you to give you some real ass shit. Mick Swagger, why you say Trump insecure as fuck? That man got all kind of felonies and shit. And he said, I'm going to be the president of this motherfucker again. He's like, I'm going to be the president of this country again, regardless if y'all like it or not. Fast forward. We're here. So again, if y'all new here, this channel is about the law of attraction, spirituality, manifestation, and confidence. But this particular live is about, can you love yourself and lose the approval? And what people are scared to lose is the love of others. And because people are scared to lose the love of others is why they don't pursue the things that they actually love in their life, and they just play it safe. And then you become the version of them that they are that you actually don't respect. Would you rather keep the love of them and lose your self-respect? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Would you rather lose your self-respect to keep the love of an individual? So you're like, oh yeah, they right. I'm gonna just live like this instead. But deep down inside of you, you literally feel, this ain't right. I don't want to live like this. I don't want to live shit like them. I actually hate everything about their life. But you love their company. You love their approval. You're seeking. You're being too much. Like, why do you want to seek what they feel about you versus how you feel about yourself? You need to make sure you are so sound and safe and secure in yourself that their opinion don't matter. Because what's going to happen is reality, the world is going to show you yourself. But if you keep on, like, imagine me before I go live, I call 10, 20 people like, you think I should talk about this on live? You think I should go live? What if I go live? What you think about? Like, I used to be terrified to go live. Me. Yes, I wouldn't go live. I wouldn't do none of the things that I wouldn't talk how I really wanted to. You can go back and look at some of my old videos, and I was trying to, like, play it safe. What the fuck is that? Who am I trying to appease? If it's not making me happy, why am I doing it? I don't want to do anything that don't make me happy. Never, not gonna do it. Not gonna happen. I don't care. So then y'all got any questions? Do you have any questions? Do anybody drink chlorophyll? I don't know what that is. It's green. Yes, so you have to love yourself without the approval of the world, because if you wait on the approval of the world is only going to show you who you currently are each and every time. And it'll feel like trickery, damn near like witchcraft, because you will be, once the world show you who you are, a mirror, you'll be like, I knew it. I knew I was a loser. I knew this wasn't gonna work. You already had set that in stone that it wasn't gonna work before you even tried, because somebody else told you that it wouldn't work and you believed them. Why would you sit there and, like, I'm not, no shade, but why would you sit there and ask a loser how they feel? Why would you do that? How do you overcome a loss over a pet or someone? Send them off with love and knowing that they ascended on to something greater. Like, we here for a good time, not a long time. I don't know if y'all know. I don't even know if I made a video about it. And I probably will. I don't want to cry right now. I lost my mama when she was 29 and I was 9 years old. Okay. Hey, CJ, welcome back. And I struggled for a long time with my confidence, because you know, you get a lot of that from your mama if she got it. And when I tell you, when I look back on my mama was that girl. Period, point blank. Like, nobody was fucking with her. Nobody was fucking with that lady. Nobody was fucking with Miss Jackson. You hear me? And when she departed, I was just with my dad. And I had to learn to love her on an energetic level, on a spiritual level, because granted, she might not be here with me, but I came from her. So I was able to release her with love instead of just trying to harness that energy, because I feel like they over there in the next realm and I'm over here knocking on her shit, pulling on her shit. And for what? Y'all are just now coming in. My name is Bree. I talk about law of attraction, law of assumption, and self-concept, big confidence. That's what we do. And subscribe if you haven't already. Bex, good evening for Canada. Hey, so if y'all need more questions, holla at your girl. But can you love yourself can you love yourself when others no longer approve of you? Can you still love yourself? Can you keep the conviction in yourself with your self-concept, knowing that you still it, even if the world show you, like, would you be confident and post a picture of yourself even though you got one like, even though you liked it? Like, why do you need anybody else to like what you like? Why do you care if the people that are currently around you can't accept the version of you that you are morphing into? Do you not realize that the word... That's when I be knowing people being lack. This is an abundant universe. You will never be able to count how many times you breathe. You will never be able to count literally how many times you blink. You will never be able to count how many times your blood cycles through your body. You will never be able to calculate those things, because that has never been your business. You have to stop wanting to control so much and let God in you, your higher self, the universe, Allah, Yahshua, whatever the fuck you subscribe to. You got to stop trying to control things and let things flow like you do your breathing. You got to stop trying to control things like you do with your blood, like your heart beating. You got to stop trying to control and just be. It's not that hard to just be, because you are wanting to see some movement. You are wanting somebody else to give you the guidance. That's why you ain't getting to where you want to go. Fuck them people. Period. Fuck with yourself. Bex, yes, I like the sub. The confidence thing convinced me. Period. Thank you for the sub. I don't give a fly fuck if anybody likes me or think I'm beautiful, because that's all it is. I go out in this world and I'm extra, or I like doing too much. Like, I got a sister that's not my real sister, but Peach is my sister. And I be like, she always tell me, like, girl, you don't need, she always would tell me, you don't need this person. You don't need this. And now I just go out in the world like, if I put my stamp on it, it's there. I don't need nobody else to tell me, because guess what ends up happening? It happens every time. I go out in the world, strangers, because I didn't seek the approval from the people I already know, because I don't need that approval from man. Stop seeking the approval from man, seek the approval from within. And within gonna show you exactly who you are each and every motherfucking time. I go out in the world and they be like, oh, you look cute, oh, you look pretty, da 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 da. Like, y'all that just come in here, my name is Bree. Subscribe, comment, ask me questions, holla at your girl, because I'm going to get you to be the biggest, the largest. We talk about the law of assumption, confidence, manifestation, and just being the best version of you. How do you change your self-concept? You make a decision. Hey, Ronnie, welcome. Oh, you here. She here. She here. How you change your self-concept is you just make an executive decision. Imagine that you or somebody you love is in a hospital and you don't get a chance to think, oh, maybe I can. No, you have to make a decision right then and there. And that has to be what it is, no matter what. You decide who the fuck you're gonna be, and you embody that person every fucking day, even when you think it's hard. Look at actors. Why do you think certain actors get, what is it, Oscars, my non-TV watching ass? I want to say they get Oscars or whatever awards they get. They get those because they are open to letting the spirit of that new version of that their self they embody it. They let that spirit come in. They don't allow who they currently are to interfere with who they are pretending they are. They actually become that person. So you have to be willing to do that for yourself, period. Can I have a little motivation? Last year was hard. I lost my papa, my kid, and it's been hard. Always know that there is always, okay, you love the experience. Always think of the good things that you experience with your papa, and always think of the good things that you experience with your kitten. Love it. Send it as much love as you can, because when you're sending love to those two things, that the cat and your papa, you actually loving on yourself. That's what you're actually doing. So you need to know that they in better places, they happy, they thriving. I don't know what happened to either of them, but just know, stop carrying the weight of sorrow on you, because it's killing you. You're supposed to be at your highest vibration that you can, or at least a calm, peaceful state. You will get there. I promise you will get there. I done lost, my children's father died not even a year ago. So I can't understand and relate how you feel. But when I be feeling down sometimes, I automatically think of every good thing. They dad was highly in tune to the universal spiritual laws. And when he first told me he was a God, I said, nigga, you going to hell. And it is what it is. So like, send all love and light. Bex. Yes, talk that shit, sis. And this. Oh, Ronnie Co here. Hi, by the way, my name is Jay, and I just found you, and I love your videos. Hi, Jay. I love you, and I'm glad that you found me. Period. Bex, and I came in when I was talking about, you was talking about your mama being the one, and hell, if my mama was too, she was fully blind, and nobody could ever tell she couldn't do something. She raised 5 kids fully blind. Period. Your mama was that bitch, or is that bitch. Period. Like, if you can maneuver in this world and can't even see, and nobody else knows, she didn't want the sympathy from this world, because you can either play a victim or you can play victory. It's up to you. Every day when you wake up, you can either play victory or you can play a victim. A lot of people choose to play the victim, and they make that their entire personality, and they wonder why everything they are experiencing in reality is loser activity. You can't be here. You can't come over here and play a victim. You can't come over here and play a loser. You can't come over here on this channel and think I'm going to babysit you because you want to feel sorry on yourself. Do I have bad days? Yes. But what you can't do is come over here and just suspend yourself to victimhood. Like, what? How are you going to say you confident? How are you going to say your self-confidence high and you over there feeling like shit? And you over there seeking people to baby you. Oh, it's okay. It's okay it's okay. I get it. I got this problem. That's like when people that say they got depression. They go find other people to make them feel okay with their fucking depression. And they're going to attract doctors to them that I'm going to just give you this. And they're like, oh, I'm just on this. And then when they meet somebody, they meet a bitch like me. You meet a bitch like me, and I'm like, shit, you can take this to cure it. You can take this to cure it. You can do this. And they don't want to change who they are. They don't want to change their identity. So because they don't want to change their identity, they have to get away from a person like me so they can stay who they are. So they're going to find people that will mirror back to them that bullshit. Let me see. And along with condolence, with confidence. That's what I think you mean. Big Peach, love on you like your papa did. Period. Hey, I caught a live. Hey, goddess. Come on, Bows. Thank you. Like, I didn't put it on here. No, yes, I did. On my reel that says my February goals, I said, I need to look sexy every day. Is it beating my ass? It was this morning. It was this morning, but I was like, fuck it. Like, why would I let it be my ass? And if y'all want more consistent motivation, if y'all own Snapchat, my Snapchat name is Spoiled Ass Brit, BRIT. But it's also in my description on my main part of my page, but you can also see it on videos. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the name to All About Bree 777. I need to be congruent everywhere so y'all can find me easily and effortlessly. Part of overcoming your problems is realizing that you have them. Exactly. And once you realize, damn, I had to do it myself. Damn, I'm really sitting here in my life Act like a loser ass bitch. Who will want that type of energy around them? Himothy. Hey, Himothy. Yes, Goddess T. Marie, you got to be congruent everywhere because you got to think big. So when I think of myself, when I think of my channel, I look at myself as a brand. Do other people that's close to me look at me like that? Probably not. I don't care. I literally don't care. I don't care what they think of me because I'm so busy thinking of me and creating new things that are going to work for me and the people that I'm working with. Why would something small? The people that you know, you got to really look at them like they're the 1% that don't matter. Because, like, imagine Beyonce caring about, you know how many people was hating on her, talking about, oh, you shouldn't have made no country music. One thing she do, like she said, I don't argue with these lazy bitches. I just raise my price. Had me in a chokehold. I said, oh, so what I need to do is just do the work, and the work gonna speak for you. Period, point blank. Stop worrying about losing people that only want to keep you, they want to keep you in a little box, because you got to realize the people that you think love you the most, they put you in these boxes because that's where they are comfortable with you at. And when you are no longer conforming, they are going to start lashing out saying, oh, you shouldn't do this, or I don't like that, or you think you all that. That's when you know that you are going the right way, when they start saying stuff to you that's trying to keep you there. It's basically the ego. The ego is there to keep you safe. Like the conscious is there to keep you safe. That's why we do certain things repetitively. Like, you might get up at a certain time, you drive the same certain way, you might eat the same things, you might talk to the same people. That's just a protection way. So when you do anything outside of that, it's alarming to your nervous system. So the people got to reflect to you like, hey, you doing too much. You need to stop. You need to stop. You need to slow down. Don't stop. Don't stop. Hit the gas harder, okay? Because what you want you, and you be so fucking close, but because you don't get the clap on, you don't get the clap. You don't get the clap on the back. You don't get the approval from others. You feel like it's not working the whole time. Always know everything is always working out for you, and you have to know that to your core. No, I'm not a loser, period. Ain't nobody over here no loser at all. I didn't get to say bye to my mama because at the time I was that much of a shit person. I probably forever regret that. You gonna make me cry. And I don't want to today on this Good Monday, okay? There is never no right time to say goodbye to somebody that you really love, that created you. I don't I don't feel like I got to say bye to my mom. I was 9 years old. So how do you say it doesn't matter how prepared you get, you're never prepared. And yes, condolences to your mama. Like, and don't do this. Like, but look, she left you. Your mama was a confident ass woman. You got to embody that. Like, if you want to feel her, tap into her spirit. You can literally tap into the spirit of her at any time. And that's a different vibe. That's a different type of energy. And baby, when I tell you, I don't think about it. When people go out in this world, they go out and sometimes they'll steal your energy if it's high enough. I know for a fact, and Pete used to tell me this too. You need to stop doing this with that person or that with that person. Stop trying to help this person and doing that, because they are literally dragging and pulling on your energy. You are your mother's child. So it's expected for you to pull on it. But don't pull on it from a state of desperation. Think of all y'all loving experience, everything that was great for her. How the Jamaicians, hey girl, pull from that and make yourself bigger, because you are 2.0 of her. Like, anytime you have a kid, you 1.0. Would just call my phone while I'm alive. I didn't put my phone on do not disturb. Hold on. Because what we will not do is have any of that. Okay. Hi. So, but I realized I did wrong, and I've spent about a year working on my BS and my soul. Take yourself from the prison. Hey y'all that's just entering, if y'all new here, my name is Bree. We talk about confidence, law of assumption, law of attraction, and self-concept is where we at this whole month. I'm going to be going live and I'm going to be tapping in king to self-love. Self-love is more than just burning a candle. Self-love is more than just taking a bath. Self-love is more than buying oil. Self-love is more than buying a potion. Self-love is more than buying a scripting packet. Self-love is something that comes within, and it's really about your self-concept. Period. And if your self-concept is poor, everything that you look at on the outside of you will reflect that back to you. You'll consistently look for the outside world to conform when you haven't conformed to your own self. You are a slave to your reality, and you need to stop being a slave to your reality and free yourself as a guy. Some of y'all, you want a tip that helped me? I changed the name I would allow people to call me. I changed the name that I would allow people to call me, and I stand 10 toes on that shit. What you're not going to do is, especially new people, I'm not going to tell you what my old name is when she's dead. That version of me, she's gone. I'm not doing that. You're going to call me this, and if you don't want to call me this, and I don't allow people to say, I like when you used to act like this, or I like this version better, or I like when you're doing something that's trash or really low vibrational. No. You got to say something, because you got to quit being fearful of losing the love of losers. Okay? Yes, I said that. I don't care who they are. I don't care how long you've been knowing them. Stop wanting the outside validation from people that don't even validate themselves. They're not doing the thing. They're not true to themselves. You got to know that you are going to begin to attract people that are more like-minded if you let go of the small-minded people. You have to know that you deserve the experience. What you want always wants you. And you have to know that. Until you have convinced yourself, you will be a sufferer in your own reality. And why would you want to do that? And you the biggest in your shit. You are the main attraction. You got to know that. Y'all that's coming in that's new, subscribe, like, comment. We talk about law of attraction, law of assumption. And right now we talking about self-love, your self-concept. The reason why people struggle with abundance is because you're so busy with trying to register with who you used to be with the current version that you're becoming. You have to let that person die. Let it die. You have to let it die. But I realized I did wrong. Okay. My papa was in the hospital, got better. He finally opened his eyes. He was talking a bit. Then one night I heard that he died. Damn. Well, condolences to him. And I need you to remember all the good things. And if you got to go within yourself and create a more lovely story, who's to take that from you? Absolutely not. Nobody can take it from you. Nobody. Let me see. My current self-love is just improving who I used to be. Everybody's self-love is different. Period. Like, you might want something totally different than me, but the type of person I am, like, I tell everybody, I don't care what you're trying to create or who you're trying to become. As long as you don't do nothing to these little kids, I don't give a fuck. I don't care, because who am I to tell you that what you want to do ain't going to work? Or who am I to tell you that you should do this instead? Or who am I, unless you got like a specific great ass gift that you sleeping on. That's the only time I'll be like, hey, you are blessed in this area. And you need to know that you are always blessed. And when people are scared to be who they are because they are scared of losing the love of others, that's when I know immediately that you have a lack mindset somewhere. Because when you are not in lack, you know that you are going to attract more people that are going to love. Why would the God, whatever you believe in, forsake you? Why would you think that you've been forsaken? Don't think that.